Breaking news, you are on your own. Northern leaders tells Gumi as group disassociates self from attack on Tinubu Wike. Guys, the Northern elders under the aegis of the Northeast Consolidated People's Forum on Monday disassociated itself from the Muslim cleric Sheikh Ahmed Gumi with regards to his vituperation against President Bola Tinubu and Nyesom Wike, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT). Gumi had last week stirred the internet when he attacked Wike for receiving the Israel ambassador, who paid him a courtesy visit in his office. Not done, the Muslim cleric also criticized President Tinubu for appointing Wike as the Minister of the FCT and threateningly demanded his sack, adding that it was Christian soldiers that killed northern political leaders in the past. However, in a statement by its spokesman, Alhaji Abba Liman in Abuja, the NCF frowned at Gumi's disposition, describing it as decisive and unhealthy for the country. Now, the group have totally condemned the unprovoked divisive statements from the elements of Sheikh Ahmed Gumi, who is seeking to destabilize the peace and the unity of this country. For selfish personal reasons, the utterance is toxic and should not be accepted by any decent and sound-minded person who loves peace and our nation. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria gives power and right to any Nigerian, irrespective of tribes, religion, and political affiliation, to be appointed to any position of power, as long as that person operates within the limits of our laws. What Nigeria needs now is a consolidation of peace, unity, and progress. We caution all these religious fundamentalists and ethnicity as well as agents of destabilization and instability to desist henceforth. So they have made their stand with the president, and they've made their stand with Nyesom Wike, and they've made their stand with Nigeria, the Nigerian Constitution, for a better governance system for all Nigeria. But you see, amidst all these things, Sheikh Ahmed Gumi is still claiming that, see, he has no plans to reply those that are calling for his arrest, that he would not reply them, because the cleric now claimed that Muslims, would be victimized should the FCT and Israel collaborate, that Muslims would be victimized. He was stressing that it was dangerous, highly dangerous, to entrust the Nigeria's national security to the hands of Christians and Southerners, and his comments really triggered controversies as different groups, individuals, personalities, dignitaries called for his immediate arrest for allegedly demolishing the image of Nigerian Christians. According to Ohaneze Ndibo, Gumi should be arrested over his comments, describing the cleric as a well-known associate of bandits. However, Gumi simply said he don't have any reply for idiots in a democracy, that he won't reply anybody. Christians were the ones that killed, a lot of people. He talked about Mutola, Tafawa Balewa, and others, calling Wike a satanic person because he hosted an Israel ambassador to Nigeria in his office in Abuja. He went on and on, saying a lot of things about Wike, but then Wike only made it known. He stated it that he was advocating for policies that would benefit the people of Abuja. He's not against any Islamic religious practice. He's not against any Islamic religious practice in Abuja. He's only concerned about the state of Abuja and had invited the Israel ambassador so they would talk about the agricultural sector and how they can improve it for further development in the city of Abuja. But Gumi took this visit, he misinterpreted the visit into something else. That's why even the Niger Delta people, the militants, their ex-leaders, have been dragging Gumi because of his statement, saying his statement was unwarranted for. I mean, a whole Femi Fani Kayode even, showed concern on this very issue, where he said he wasn't even concerned about Gumi's ranting against the government, but he is more concerned about what Gumi said about the Christian communities and the Southerners generally. He wasn't happy with this statement. So he called the federal government to caution Sheikh Ahmed Gumi, if possible, the DSS should invite him for questioning. So a lot of tension have been, raising as a result of this Israel, the war between Israel and the Hamans and all of that. A lot of tension, which is now being pushed into Nigerians by some certain people who want to bring about a religious crisis in this country. They want to sow seed of discord between the Christians and the Muslims in this country. But definitely their plans will not prosper. It won't work because they are just using, themselves to perpetrate all these things, sowing seeds of discord that would not even promote unity, but would hinder the unity that is being shared already in this country. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? This group have disassociated themselves with what Sheikh Gumi have said. The northern elders are saying Gumi is on his own. Any attack on Tinubu and Wike is on Gumi. They have washed their hands away from the affairs that concerns Sheikh Ahmed Gumi. As far as they are concerned, they are not even bothered. So if anything should happen to him, fine. So my country people, Nigerians have reacted. Thanks for fighting all this. The DSS will not come and arrest Gumi now. If it's Igbo people that said this nonsense, they would have arrested him a long time ago without wasting time. Gumi is one of the terrorists hidden under the umbrella of religion. Even in the middle of war, a good Muslim will still preach peace. But you see Gumi, this man is something else. Anyone supporting Gumi and his followers who have been blindfolded by his lies, all of them will fall into the pit because a blind man certainly would lead other blind men. He is playing games, not knowing that he is alone. Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So I'm dropping here, my country people. Make una come chook mouth for this matter.